Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to TSO Touhou Survival Open. Today we have Swiss round 3 and ALTAIR versus OSLONOKO.
Yeah.
Along with me I have FamilyTeam and Shodan. Please say hello.
Hi everyone. Pretty cool matchup what we have here at this early hour in the morning.
Hello everyone, yeah, unfortunately this is the only time that ALTAIR and OSLONOKO could ever go with each other live, so quite a few people it's ass o'clock, so that's a shame, but thankfully we get a live match out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's always nice that we can organize these matches like this. This is still an hour that some people can tune in. Well, let's take a look at the slides then. Yeah, take it away, PurpleOwl. What's up?
Yep. Touhou Survival Open is a Touhou project survival tournament where players can compete across different Touhou games. Most Touhou games we have metrics for. This is going to be a fairly high-level tournament, so if you don't know what's going on or unfamiliar with Touhou, please use the resources of the Touhou Wiki and the Danmaku Gameplay Wiki, both hosted by Maribel Hearn. Shoutouts to Maribel. Next slide, please. Anyway, so the format of the tournament is that this is a 1v1 tournament with 0 resets. You start a run, you run with it. Any and all runs start with 1 base penalty score, and every miss adds a penalty as well. These penalties are going to be different based on the chosen game and shot types. If you bomb or use a special condition of the game, for the first time it counts as 2 misses, and for every other use it's gonna count as 1 miss. So the goal is to get the lowest penalty score as you possibly can.
Yeah. It's kind of like golf in that sense. You get a penalty for the most amount of misses that you get, so you're trying to get the least penalty.
We already had the equivalent of a hole-in-one in this tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Golly, I mean, that's pretty fitting. Alanen is the hole-in-one.
Yeah, speaking of metrics, shout out to Aishin and the metrics team.
Which I
Next
am
slide,
one of
please.
them. I believe Shodan was as well. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, does that change the title?
Oh,
No. Well, anyway, let's try to do some metagame analysis here. We have ALTAIR, of course, well-known subterranean animism super player, versus OSLONOKO. My cat just dropped my phone. So, what were you expecting to see here? ALTAIR, OSLONOKO, what can we expect?
First, for the shot types, it's gonna be ALTAIR from the practice. I'm looking. It's gonna be SA, shocker. Marissa C actually, given like what they're practicing, and OSLONOKO is doing Reimu C and Moth. It's
yeah, both are
basically
choosing pretty difficult shot types.
yes, and thankfully because for Moth and SA, this makes it pretty easy to calculate. If the scores are tied, I think that ALTAIR is the winner. Because like SA is 1.4, Marissa C is 1.4 base, while OSLONOKO is like Remus C is like 1.7, 1.8. I don't exactly remember the metrics, but they should be a little bit higher than ALTAIR's if those are the shot types we end up having.
Yeah, it's interesting to see because, well, the way it pans out, I wonder if Reimu C is still a good choice for OSLONOKO if we do see a Reimu C. Well, Reimu A she at least does have the utility compared to C. Rainbow C, of course, she could theoretically get a shotgun, but Rainbow A, I don't think the Moth Rainbow A is terrible, even though we're probably not going to see her.
All I'm going to say is that like I can't think of like many worse games to shotgun than Moth. You really have to go out of your way to look for opportunities to shotgun in that game.
Yeah, that really hurts your potential because there's still some amount of spell armor and quite a few key non-spells and spells for Moth, and also something that I have noticed, and people who play Moth might also have noticed as well. A lot of the big fairies in Moth don't actually have a lot of health. They just spawn with invincibility, so you can't actually do much to them immediately. That hurts Rainbow C quite a lot as well. You can actually really notice this if you use Marissa B with the bug on, because you can't delete the big fairies immediately.
Yeah, they just have insane amount of invincibility and all they become like vulnerable after like a good amount of time. Like when they've done like shooting all their bullets, most of the bullets.
Well, very, very good then. Well, Rainbow C, at least, we were discussing this in a slightly comical manner. Rainbow C, it's not that she is bad, it's that she has no utility in a sense, but at least she's functional, she works. Marissa A in this game, by comparison, she kind of doesn't. You know, that's a big difference, I feel. Yeah, it's almost time for us to go. 5 seconds to our destinies. Let's take a look. And we're off. We have on the left side ALTAIR, on the right side OSLONOKO. We don't currently, well, there we go. We actually do know it's Marissa C for ALTAIR, and we presume Rainbow C for OSLONOKO. SA versus Moth.
Yeah.
What do you feel? Is this an uphill battle for OSLONOKO because ALTAIR is such a consistent player?
I mean, unfortunately for ALTAIR, like the first match was actually kind of a train wreck. And his second match, while better, is not the 1 or 2 miss that like we thought. I honestly thought from like the last year's, like the TSO playtest. So if OSLONOKO could just like gather himself, like I think he could definitely take that.
Yeah. Perhaps. ALTAIR, I think they had actually a similar story in the last year's tournament because they also had quite an astounding qualifier, but they actually ended up slightly underperforming, relatively speaking, on the actual bracket.
Yeah, in the playoffs, they, especially with the infamous 4-miss Petaflare. That's the thing that happened.
I remember, yeah, I remember. We see good spell design incoming very soon for OSLONOKO.
Can we get audio?
Oh yes, speaking of Rainbow C, her main usability was you could see how she absolutely decimated the mid boss, but now she's doing barely any damage because OSLONOKO is not getting the shotgun.
Terrible damage here for ALTAIR, and this was a pretty rough non-1 for the first 3 or 4 waves, but that's a very nice cap. Well, let's still not underestimate the rest of the fight. We did see a miss earlier today on the final.
Yeah, that's not something you want to see.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good spell design incoming for OSLONOKO. A pretty important part of a credit in a no reset environment like this. That's a
Oh wow, that
crazy gap
was
here. Crazy gap choice. Oh my god, that was so tight there at the end. Congratulations.
insane
Surely LNN
micros.
is guaranteed. Well, we have to pay attention
Yeah, I
to this
believe.
now that we saw a miss to this earlier. I mean, frankly, this spell isn't that easy. I'll be completely honest. This spell can actually, you can't cheese you, but we're off to a pretty good start here for both players.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
both
what we
players
want to see. We
got
don't
to
want
enter
to see.
stage 2.
Both players, LNN into stage 2. We see a relatively safe stage section here for both players. Both players, of course, using a relatively suboptimal shot for both of the games, though, as earlier discussed, Rainbow C is entirely functional, while the functionality of Marissa C and SA is to be debated. I mean, she works on a coding level, but of course, on a design level, the extreme lag that the projectiles she fires suffer really doesn't help. Technically, her damage is really good if you do manage to hit everything, but that's a rarity.
That's an if.
Pretty nice Parsi mid boss coming from ALTAIR.
特化してるとこ多くない？最強機体かな。もしかすると最強機体の可能性が出てきたね。10年あれば評価変わるかもしれない。
We do have
20年あっても評
fourth
価変わってないけど、
commentator.
もう10年
Alright, we have Hina. So,
そう。
Hina, of course, notable, especially for the final. Not that, and not that the other things don't hurt, but certainly the final
Yeah,
here.
the most threatening parts of Hina are definitely the penult and the final. The penult can be somewhat random sometimes.
RC on 1 here is a very tight attack here from Marissa. It shouldn't be an issue, but of course it absolutely can and will chunk you. Here, very nicely done. RC is a relatively straightforward boss fight for a lot of the shots here, but the fact that you can get absolutely so delayed here because of the projectiles here on Marissa C can absolutely mess you up. Very nice here. We're here at the meat of the fight here for Hina. 99 out of 99. Love to see it. Master, of course.
Oh, that was a bit dangerous.
That was a scary.
Would be very nice if that was their actual rate, 99 out of 99. But yeah, Moth just stops counting.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
funny because I think
Unlike
IN
SA.
did count past that, right?
IN, I'm pretty sure yes, counts past that. And SA also does.
SA does, yeah. IM counts well past 99.
Yeah, that's an LNN into stage 3 for OSLONOKO. Very good pace here, and now ALTAIR has to respond in kind.
You
Yeah,
can
the
see
final here can absolutely be a challenge for this shot.
Also, just for like notice, you can see how early he has to stop shooting because Marissa C's missiles are so delayed. As far as I
we
know,
talked about
I think
this.
I think they start like on the very first frame going backwards.
Kinda, yeah. It's kind of a reference, I believe, to Mystic Square Marissa, which works very similarly. Of course,
people knew that
at least
reference,
Rainbow
but-
C here, Marissa C here, I'm sorry, actually deals damage. Mystic Square Marissa is a very low damaging shot.
Oh, we're gonna be entering Hydrochima pretty soon.
Yeah. A lot of key parts of the game here really early on for Moth.
Moth is just a really threatening game from start to finish. Like it just
Yeah,
starts high
wow.
tension and goes all the way.
Let's not have a death and Yugi mid battle card.
Hydro Camo! Let's be careful here. Good first lane here. A very challenging second lane though.
Okay, she's high. That's very like good
ALTAIR
for dodging.
fighting a mostly static pattern on the left. And this is a cap. Yes. Wow, that was
Very
actually
nice
taking
cap.
way longer than I thought. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
it was
Rainbow Sea
kind of
takes
planned
slightly
cap here.
longer on everything.
Yeah. Thankfully,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
what?
a miss. That's a miss to the
That
pinwheel.
miss on laser.
ow.
Wait, he
this is
hasn't
before
even entered the
hell.
laser hell.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
And now they have to deal with laser hell with the knowledge that they already are on the back foot. That's
No!
a miss to the star laser hell, actually. The star laser hell.
No.
Wow,
laser
That's
hell is
very
fine.
unfortunate. Whoa.
Very rough,
That
very
was-
rough here.
Yeah,
Very rough
dying to
result
la-
here on the stage 3. And
Here's the
Meanwhile,
absolutely has
Osonoko
definitely patterns. We have to be careful.
is about to enter Nitori.
Nitori on
Here's the
Alan and pace here.
Let's go! キーボード大丈夫かな
Okay, I want to say dying to laser hell is perfectly fine. It's gonna happen sometimes. But dying before that, that's literally dying to streaming.
まあ今のところ
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died to
Not
the pinwheel.
complicated
The
streaming.
pinwheel streaming.
It's not complicated streaming either. It's very basic.
うん
So,
He did kind of fumble the bag a little bit on the first mid non here for Yugi. He kind of felt a little shaky. Maybe he's not reading the lasers that well this hour.
Yeah,
But there's more
perhaps.
lasers incoming, so he has to take care, especially now with Mount Oe. Last time he
Really
actually capped it very
fast,
quickly
though.
with Marissa C.
her damage isn't like complete garbage.
We have Waterfall on Nitori. The spell
Pluralka here
lasts
for-
long.
Tony?
The spell
And
lasts long,
non-free
so
for
it's hard.
Yugi, another challenging non. Very
Okay.
nice.
I still remember when I called it easy if you know what you're doing and someone immediately died. That was a fun time.
I wouldn't even say it's easy if you do know what you're doing. Anyway,
Oh, we
Uh,
have Cephalid
final
Blade.
here. Final here is not necessarily too hard, but it can be tight for Marissa. Cephalic Fate here.
With
Wait,
Rainbow,
I'm
with
sorry.
Rainbow C, you have to restream this. With strong shots, you don't have to do that. He knows how to restream. I mean, I hope he does.
Very cool here. Yugi
Oh,
Element
please.
will attempt to offset the very unfortunate result on stage 3. They have to pinwheels and to the star laser hell.
Meanwhile, OSLONOKO is element piece to stage 4, which is very good pace.
Yeah, but sadly the game is about to take a turn for the worse here. Moth is really truly
Yeah.
about to begin. Though it did have a
But
that's a
what? No.
miss. That's a miss
That-
to the back and forth here on the red circle bullets. Wow.
That it just looked like he ran into that. That was a very sudden
That is
and
just a
surprising.
step back and forth. He kind of just mistimed it, I believe.
He
Yeah.
might not have seen that bullet, maybe. But like, it's a lot about rhythm, that pattern. So,
Free
Altair should
miss
have it.
for ALTAIR. There's way too much ground to be made up here.
Oh boy.
Let's just hope that
Yes.
Momiji and Aya are nice to. Oh.
OSLONOKO, yeah, here, yeah.
Oh,
This
wow,
is
that
such
was-
a complicated wave. What happened there? Okay, here's
Uh,
Momiji.
Marissa C doesn't get to kill a lot.
Oh my
Oh
god,
no,
I think
Momiji.
absolutely pincer
And
there.
Momiji
Oh
death.
my god.
And Momiji
Squish.
death as
Momiji.
well.
Momiji
So
death is a
squished.
very reasonable death because this pattern is really difficult to read.
Very nice here. He skipped a good chunk of waterfall too.
Yeah, Rainbow C kinda has to do that because her damage is so bad.
Yeah. I mean, you can choose to time down as any shot, of course. Some people like to time down, some people don't. Some people just like to nuke Momiji, which is relatable, of course.
I personally find the waterfall easier and more
Oh.
consistent.
Nice spot there for Altair. Nicely.
That's
He's done
that's
smart.
completely static, so it's really fine.
Yeah, earlier today we did see Carl do that actually on the left. The final fairy here of stage 4 as we transition here, hopefully safely into Satori.
Satori Marisa C is also a big threat.
Yeah, the
just like
non-zero can be tight.
Rainbow Sea Aya.
ALTAIR has a lot of experience though, so hopefully no deaths here. Yeah,
Mm,
Marissa C has very good damage if you do actually hit your shots.
indeed.
For Altair's sake, he needs to have a perfect Satori and OSLONOKO to may most likely have a 2 miss on Aya.
Saruta Cross can absolutely make up that miss. Saruta Cross and of course PWG.
Turtle Cross is a pretty random spell, but also Rainbow Sea Shotgun actually does help here, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
All of Aya can actually kill even.
Anyway,
some
but
more
we
than
have
others,
a extending arm. Extending arm is a big threat.
Nice. They're
Oh
handling
boy,
it so
but
far.
this is such
Wow.
such an overlap.
Oh
Good
my god.
dash
Other
upwards.
than a nasty overlap, they actually made this look easy. Very nicely done, ALTAIR.
Now
Here's
we have
Pororoka.
Pororoka and Storm
Second
Days at the
time
same
this match.
time.
This is much worse than Moth, given that the damage difference is you're doing at least
yeah.
minimum 3 waves.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
yeah, they got
But
kind
that
of...
is
That was a bad lane choice because it actually brought them to that wall. Yeah, that's a 4 miss, right? Yeah, 4 miss for ALTAIR. 2
We're-
on stage
The
3
five
and
we're
2
also
here
about
on
to-
board so far.
we're also about to enter PWG.
Yeah, PWG here. We're
PWG
doing
on
this
the
on
right.
the right. Wow, right. We don't usually see this on the right.
OSLONOKO
No. Well,
was very
on the comp
enthusiastically
it's
yelling.
fine.
He's very enthusiastically yelling the names of the spell. I hope that
Yeah,
helps a lot.
Kudos to OSLONOKO. They're really just happy to be here. A jolly fellow. We should all aspire to be more like them.
And play Moth Remusi.
Oh, I like Mothray Musi. She's not good, but I like her.
Same.
Okay.
ALTAIR
Yeah,
has
this is a
entered
very
stage
critical
5.
stage section here for ALTAIR, especially because they've actually been missing a lot on the stage sections today, so they have to be careful.
Yeah. And stage 5 for Remusi is a little bit of a breather. Her stage control isn't the worst at all, so she can handle the stage pretty okay.
This might be the safest that OSLONOKO has been for a while in the run here.
Yeah, stage 5 it's kind of like a more of a breather between like stages 4 and 6. It's not like IN type of easy, but it's still like on the easier side of stage 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we have Midorian with the typical strat here. We'll shoot down with some time down here for the non one. I presume that we are going to see Catswalk because everybody's been doing Catswalk, right? Pretty much.
They could have
Yeah.
timed out a bit more actually, but no, we're doing it timeout of non-2. We're not doing Catswalk.
Honestly,
And we have
with
Mid
this
Sanai
good
here, not to
choice.
be underestimated. That's
Oh
a miss to the
no,
red
not
non.
the
Oh
mid non
no.
2. Not mid non 2.
Yeah, that's a timeout. No Catswalk here, but we do have a lot of popcorn. And a miss to the red non.
Popcorn is also difficult, especially considering you have the Marissa box and not the best range on Marissa C to kill all these spirits.
This is good so far, but now you have to
Very,
transition
very-
to the streaming.
Very nice popcorn.
Meanwhile, OSLONOKO is taking forever.
That
since
took
Rainbow
forever
Sea-
for OSLONOKO.
because
Yeah,
Rainbow
that's
Sea
just
doesn't do
typical Rainbow
anything.
C.
Oh no!
What?
That's
What?
after the streaming. That's actually we are in danger here. We're in big danger. ALTAIR on their last life. They need to capture. Well, I mean, capturing Rin on 1 isn't hard, but you know you need to get there. No more mess ups. No more mess ups. They can only die once on Orin. And that's
Oh yeah, if they
that's
game
a tall
over, there's
ask.
there's a big possibility that if they game over, they just go
Unfortunately,
straight back to the beginning.
Unfortunately, I don't think.
We get the life back here. We get the life back here, but then the rest of the fight has to go pristine.
We have Sanai on one that lasts longer than usual. Hopefully she doesn't build a house.
Yeah,
mean,
at least
it's-
this is not
it's not-
hard, right?
Yeah, like
This isn't
it's
EOC.
paradoxically.
Oh, that was not. Oh, nice.
That's a crazy.
That's game
crazy
shark.
micro.
Game shark. And here,
That's the Rainbow
Altair earns
hacks.
himself a
That's
little
the
bit of a
Rainbow
breather.
hacks. This spell isn't really that much of a breather as Mercer C, but it's not the worst either.
Yeah, I mean, the breather was to Altair because they earned their life. Now they have the right for one miss on
no.
Oring.
Don't kill those fairies when they're closed.
Stringing them along, stringing them along.
Also might have to do a second misdirect. That's scary. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God!
There's a very real
This is
chance.
Terrible news. This is
We have-
terrible news.
We have Moses on OSLONOKO, which is also a pretty threatening spell, but also for Altair, we have the pretty big threat on Ghost Wheels, where he can game over and potentially get sent back to the beginning of stage 5.
Yeah.
Very dangerous
We need
situation.
to see LNN the rest of Orin here, and frankly, LNN the rest of Orin only saves them so long because when will they actually earn that extra life? Would they earn it on Okunon 1 or would they earn it after UNR actually?
They would earn it after like Rinse final, yeah, because they have 4 patterns to go through. They're gonna get a life piece here,
Yeah.
non 3. They're gonna get it on wheels if they cap it, and they're gonna on final. That's 4 pieces, and the final
Okay.
5th
Oh.
piece is for
OSLONOKO
non-free.
had a pretty.
Everything
also
here
had a
could pretty much spell DNF here for Altair as far as the results are concerned. Oh, that's a
that's
bomb.
also had a
That's a
pretty
bomb.
funny.
We need to count that.
Oh,
That's a bomb.
yeah.
No, hang
That's
on.
two-
I don't
that
think
counts
we
as
can
2
count that
misses.
just yet, because it's not triggered.
Oh yeah,
Not
true.
triggered.
What the rules say. Yeah, that's another
But
bomb.
there's a second bomb.
Second bomb.
Yeah, now that's
Oh no, Mercer C's metrics are not gonna help her. Every round
that's
can
the
potentially
second
count for
bomb.
two misses now.
Well, bomb again. They actually capped
yeah.
this. Oh my God, they didn't even need it. Oh no.
Oh,
We
please
might as
don't
well
die
bomb for
here.
this. Maybe we should bomb.
here's the thing.
We should bomb.
I
Please don't
don't
die
think that-
here.
My thing is like I don't think like Marissa C bombs if you're not like triggering it should count as a bomb, because here's the like technically you're only dropping your power. You're not clearing a single bullet if you do that.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, if you death bomb, but if you don't, you literally
Oh,
don't do
that was
anything.
a funny transition fairy for OSLONOKO on stage 6.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just thinking. But then,
Oh,
oh my
that does-
God, I got LMB. I pressed the bomb button, but I didn't get hit. You know, you kind of get into that territory, maybe.
Yeah, like that's getting into like very semantics. Oh, they
That sounds
do
like one of
have-
my LNBs.
行くぜカナちゃん
Maybe, yeah. I'm leaning towards it does count.
Yeah, I'm
We are
willing to say, yeah, it does
entering
count,
Kanako
like-
on 1.
カナ
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, OSLONOKO here is basically guaranteed to win unless their lights go out or something.
Here's how Altair can still win.
Actually, no. They already earned their life. When did it happen?
After like Orin.
On final.
バス
They
Final,
had
I
1
see.
piece and then they got 4
Oh, they-
pieces from Orin.
Oh, they had 4 pieces. One piece. Okay.
バスバス
Yeah, my stream bit rate was dying, so I couldn't actually tell how many lives they had, how many pieces. But I mean, this is still a really tight Oku. It's pretty much forced to miss Oku.
For
Alright.
OSLONOKO, it's actually good that he got such a good run basically going. Like 2 miss
Yeah.
into like perfect hitboxes. Like that's a very good run.
Yeah, OSLONOKO here is built themselves a very nice cushion here.
貼り付け
And
れ
this
ば
is just a very solid run in general. 2 miss base here.
Yeah.
Kanako, Reimu C, very nice. Good consistency, good
Yeah.
consistency.
showing that consistency that is required for he did play in TWC
Here's
this
another
year.
one of another one of Reimusi's good spells where she can actually shotgun a little bit. I've done this like
UNR.
entire.
UNR.
Oh
That
wow, that
spell
was
rate does not
scary.
spell confidence for me. 355 out of 967.
I mean, it's kind of a difficult card.
It's
Yeah,
a
very
really difficult card.
Extremely difficult, especially for this shot. Oh, that's a nice wall. Can I have it?
You're gonna have to ask Oku that, and I don't think you're in position to do that.
We're on. Oh, that-
We have to element Petaflare.
We-
Otherwise, this is essentially
yeah.
DNF. Or we'll
We
see
have
another
Source of
bond, maybe.
Rains. We have Source of Rains at the same time.
Yeah.
He's doing the funny start to shotgun more. That's very perfectly reasonable. It's kind of RNG though.
どこどこどこあった
Okay, they have 2 life
Ah!
pieces, I think, or is it 1?
That looks like 2 to
ここ
me.
や
Okay,
Eek! Everything here looks so bad, especially when this
Oh,
is.
Oh wow, that was a very
Nice
crazy
one!
restream. GG for that capture, but now we have VOG, which lasts a pretty long time with Reimusi.
新徳
What doesn't last long? It's easier to list some stuff that doesn't last long.
Yeah,
Wow.
true.
Across. Well, here we go. Here's basically the end all be all here. Petaflare. It's cap or
Capture this
basically
or-
DNF.
Or just bomb. That's
Yeah,
also-
well, we can bomb.
Yeah,
There
he
it is,
bombed.
There's bomb.
There's the bomb. I think he saw that very crazy
Nice
like
bomb,
ball
man.
and a
Nice bomb. That actually paid off. Another one?
very crazy formation coming.
That's another
another
bomb.
bomb?
That's another bomb.
Oh yeah, Marissa sees damage also because I say power bomb system. Marissa views damage also just tanks a lot
Yeah,
when
oh
she
my
bombs.
god, this actually is such a complicated situation right now. It's 2 power, well, 3 power now.
Also,
Free power, and at least they get the life here now. Get the life.
Also-
There you go.
Yes,
also
very nice.
for
Nice,
Hora,
right?
also, like quickly for Hora, it should be 16 miss because like if we're 17.4, it's 16 miss. Also, GG for OSLONOKO, 2 miss.
Let's play Reimusi Yokai Buster.
Yeah.
Very nice 2
Congratulations.
miss.
Congratulations, OSLONOKO, on your beautiful Reimusi 2 miss. It was to what was it again? One of them was to PWG and the other.
PWG
And,
and I think it.
You're on the wrong team.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Alright, we're back.
Okay. Still a very tight situation here for poor ALTAIR.
We have
They're
Tokamak,
just looking to
Tokamak.
finish their 1cc right now.
It's unfortunate how this match turned out. Like I was hoping for a lot closer match. Like after
Yeah.
like ALTAIR got like a 3-miss run as far as I remember. And
ALTAIR is
also-
very capable of doing very good runs. It's very unfortunate that the game didn't treat him well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ALTAIR is something to be discussed after the match, perhaps. We'll see if they want to do an interview. Maybe OSLONOKO, but I don't remember if they speak English.
Not really.
Oh well, they don't as much as I'm aware.
Oh, it was a 4 miss on the second round, not 3. Thank you, IHNN.
Okay, here's the hardest part, debatably, of What's up, son?
No funny waves, please. These look a really good like really good waves. Oh, that was a bit sketch, but
Okay, we need to, like
so
IHN
that,
says, we need a subzone cap to avenge the players. Eventually,
and
Carcar.
that's a
Nice.
subcom cap.
GG, Altair. GG. Well, the results are in. We have, well, this isn't a 15 miss so much as it is, I believe, what was it? Like 11, maybe it was a 10 miss, plus 5 bombs, plus 4 bombs, maybe?
Yeah, that
10
sounds
plus
about
4?
right. It's either 10 plus 4 or 9 plus 5.
Yeah. So the winner, OSLONOKO, Moth Remusi Tumis, a very commanding run with a Mr. Momiji and PWG. Sadly, Altair suffered a meteor here, 15. Well, it counts as a 15 miss, 16.4 points. Well, that was an interesting match to witness. So Altair is normally a very strong player, but traditionally in this year's competition and the last one, they have struggled with consistency in the actual bracket part of the tournament. It is unfortunate to see. It's something that they perhaps have to work on then, their kind of consistency in the actual competition setting.
Okay, it
Altair
seems that we're
says
not getting an
he's,
interview.
yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. Good game, Altair. I still believe that Altair can definitely pull off very good runs. Actually, last year I did when I was making estimates about who could win. I actually thought I believe that Altair can win. I still believe that there's still a very great competitor in them, but perhaps it's something that they still need to work on, which is fair enough. The live environment of these runs, of course, is something you need to practice on your own. What do you guys feel?
Yeah, the live format, along with the no reset uh, condition, is pretty harsh. That's just the environment you gotta get used to.
Yeah, very, very good. And what about you, Shodan? What do you feel on the matchup here? What do you feel about the prospects here, the future of Altair? Believe they can turn this around?
I do believe they have the capability. They've shown it last year, but unfortunately, they need to really step up. Like Altair needs to step up big time because you can't really have runs like this in this anymore. Like you can't have such brain farts, unfortunately. This
Yeah.
is like
As unfortunate as it is.
yeah, like they need to step up.
I believe they can do it. Like IHN here has said in the chat, they had 2 Rainbow Sea on-ends in the qualifiers. I mean, right now I do believe that their main focus is actually on scoring, like it was stated here. Of course, they are a very big survival player as well. They are scoring recently. I do believe that if they put their head in the game, they can really go far in the tournament. Actually, what's the results right now? Are they 0 and 3 or 1 and 2?
1 and 2 because 0 and 3 matches are definitely Altair and Altair was not 0 and 2. Like come on, like this is like 1-1.
I fully believe that Altair can actually completely win their next 2 matches. I believe it's something that is possible. They can actually very well pull off like a 3 or a 2 miss with their consistency that they do have. This match is the wake-up call they do need to pull off those runs.
Yeah. Speaking of, do we have the next match set up?
Yeah.
Thank
Next
you.
match we have. Yeah. Wow. The friends
Oh,
battle.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, no wonder it's in the bamboo forest because we have here Marissa versus Reimu, IHN versus George. Wow.
First of all, like IHN is gonna be playing Remo. There's not gonna be any Marissas here. And second of all, okay, just
Yeah.
to be perfectly
No,
clear.
I mean it's because it's the 2 organizers of the tournament.
It's the match of who's playing the less consistent game, as Aichinen says.
Also, just because we need to make this clear right now, George is not available this entire weekend due to doing a real life event. It's of basically Quidditch IRL. It's a quad ball event that he's producing. So he was doing his credit async right now, and I think Drefarana was the one to spectate it, to monitor it, so everything was fine. But IHN is going to be playing, so we don't have double acing. It's just DTRS, but in a different skin.
Those matches are fine as well, but yeah, we all like seeing a live match. Good luck to IHN and George, the two main organizers here of the whole show. Two of them. The next match is in 27 minutes. So tune in for the next match where you will meet IHN and George with commentary starting in about 20 minutes. We'll be there.
In the meantime, go take a break, hydrate yourself and all that. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, signing off. See you there. GDC versus EOSD.
Goodbye.